Hey everybody, Thierry Williamson here, and welcome to episode 395 of Spelunky 2. Today we're going to try to get out of 1-1, but we'll just see how that goes. Remember to smash that like and subscribe button, and hit the bell so you know when to be notified. But hey everyone, Thierry Williamson here, and I thought it would be kind of fun to play some Spelunky 2, because this has become kind of my addiction. I see why everyone loves this game a whole bunch. I've been trying to think of, what would make a cool, horror game, because I love Shin Megami Tensei and stuff, and I was like, how would an SMT horror game work, you know? Because I'd still want demon summoning in it, but you have to make it have the oppressive tone of Nocturne and 3, but never have those moments of leniency that those games have, because those moments have quite a few moments where it's like, alright, we're not going to be scary anymore, you know, Persona 3 definitely. Shin Megami Tensei 3 has a few less moments of that, but it still has those moments. And while I'd want, some signature Atlas humor and things, I still would want it to keep its edge and be spooky. And I was trying to think of it, I was like, alright, so you can still summon demons, right? You can still summon demons, but maybe you have a lower level demon, like a Jack Frost or something. That's how you keep the game ever so slightly lighter, but you still keep it as spooky. And I don't want them to ruin the aesthetic or atmosphere of the series. I don't want edgy grimdark designs or anything like that. I think that'd be very silly. But I do want more of a tense vibe to it all. They're not going to pull any punches. I know, SMT games rarely ever have that. Persona has a bit more of it than SMT. But I like to see a horror game that fully commits to the horror. But I don't know, there's a lot Atlas can do, and don't get me wrong, I love the high school setting of Persona a whole lot. I just think that branching out to do different things that isn't just, hey, post-apocalyptic or high school for Persona. And I know Scramble kind of touched away on that, and it was more summerification and traveling and stuff, but I just, I like seeing the games branch out here and there a lot more than they already do. Spelunky 2 is really fun, but it is a hard game. I've only gone to Olmec twice, and while that feels like progress, boy howdy, does fighting him take... I'm gonna be real, boss battles in video games, I like the idea and concept of them more than usually how the execution is done. Yeah, there we go. I really like this game. I like this game a whole lot. Ooh, I don't... Hold on. Can we do this without... Nope! Okay. Speaking of shields, I got the Kingdom Hearts collection the other day. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what have I done? No! A part of me wants to do a review of this game, and the other part of me is like, I don't want to do a review of this game. Because it's such a sinisterly complex game. It seems simple at first, platforming, adventure, roguelike game. But then you actually start to play it, and you're like, wow, okay, never mind. Because there's so much strategy and depth involved to this game, that it genuinely becomes overwhelming with how much there is to learn and master. But I love it for that. I love the fact that the game seems tough, but it's never unfair, because there's a lot of games that just go for being unfair and lose their appeal really quickly. But Spelunky is really fun, and I've been enjoying playing it, and it's a good hey, I'm gonna render and watch podcast sort of a game where you can just space out and play it. It's my go-to when I'm working on waiting for a video to render or something to download, and I want to play something for 5 to 10 minutes. It's really fun. I was biking to work, and it made me think of all those generic, teen, not teen, but Disney Channel movie. No, it was teen movies of the early thousands, where it had the Caesars jerk it out, and you had the generic movie voice where it's this summer, Colin McRae is the guy in the racing game. Colin is a little bit, I don't know, some stupid tagline, and you'd have the generic movie voice, and then you'd have a record scratch when something embarrassing happens on the campus, the main character's mom would be like, I love you, honey. And he's like, Mom! And it's his summer just got a lot weirder. And his neighbors are, insert wacky, funny, over-the-top thing, like a spy, or, my neighbor is an axe murderer, rated PG-13, and then you would have the last little bit of the song phase out. I was talking to a friend about generic action movie trailers where it's in a world governed by sin, in a world controlled by evil, Only one man, a new breed of warrior, can put a stop to it. His name is John McAction in this year's blockbuster, crappy generic movie, The Movie. I was thinking about how they'd do, like, if like a Western company ever got the movie rights to a Shin Megami Tensei movie, I was like, oh no, it would be absolutely dreadful. Because there would be a scene where they're like, look, it's Jack Frost! And it'd just be a crappy CG Jack Frost. And it makes me giggle to think about. I love stuff like that so much. I don't like internet parodies because they feel way too on the nose and cynical about what they're parodying, or they have some dumb twist where it usually results in shock gore, and I don't get why they don't do that. Like, why can't they just have something be funny because it's exactly what you would expect? That's funnier to me than having some dumb twist. Like, I don't get it. And there's so many internet parodies that are like that, where it's like, what happens if this thing, but gory? It's like, it's not funny. It's stupid. It's a waste of good special effects talent, in my opinion. Oh no, there's a shot here. I'm gonna give you this, Yang. Oh god. Can I get out of here? Yes! Oh, this game... Oh my god! No, Yang! No! No, for the love of God, no!